Good morning and welcome to this week's LinkedIn Live. And we're looking today at cultivating resilience for leadership. So, why is cultivating resilience for leadership important? Well, that's because as a leader, it's not just you that you're leading with your own resilience. It's how you show up for your team and how you develop their resilience and what strategies you can offer them so that they can deliver as a resilient team. When we have better leaders, more resilient leaders, we have better business. It's great to be here with you this morning. My name is Cara Cuniff, and I'm a leadership and performance consultant with ThriveWell Global. So, we're going to look at resilience for leadership, why it matters. We're going to look at the pressure performance curve and how you can optimize your performance so that you are able to cope with more pressure. And here that I'm not using the word stress, I'm using the word pressure. And we're going to offer some strategies for strengthening your resilience. So, what is resilience? Well, I'm not going to go into lots and lots of quotes about what resilience is. We know that it's the ability and the capacity to bounce back from adversity. But what I want to do is I want you to think about this is a way to look for opportunities to grow, to learn as a leader when things are tough, when things are difficult. Resilience is about working together as a team to come up with solutions for the times that it's really difficult in business. We've had lots of moments in business recently over the last few years with COVID, cost of living crisis. We've had war in Europe. We've still got war in Europe. All of these things will be affecting how you can deliver the best possible way in business. Then we've got what I want to do is explain to you why this matters within the concept of what it is to be a leader. At ThriveWell Global, we offer a program called the Leadership Advantage. And this is fundamentals training so that you can put your best foot forward when you're delivering as a leader, so that you're understanding about how you optimize performance, how you can build and boost your confidence as a leader, how you can communicate with excellence, when things get difficult. But it's in this space here. This is the space driving team performance where the resilience shows up. How is it that you can support your team to develop themselves to be more resilient so that you can achieve more within the team and achieve more for your business? So what is the pressure performance curve? Well, this is from a model, the Yerkes-Dodson model. And this is all about optimizing the good amount of pressure so that you can perform. In business, as a leader, we need to be able to show up and there will be pressure every single day, but without the right amount of pressure, we are going to be in a state of boredom. It's just like showing up every day and delivering the same routine piece of work where you're not really being pushed, where you're not really being stretched. And it's in this space where actually, you won't be optimizing your performance. Conversely, at the other end, when there is too much stress, when there is too much pressure, that is where we can start to go into the burnout phase. And so what I want you to think about is, what do you need to do every day in order to harness the pressure and elevate your leadership performance? What I want to show you is in this little space here where we've got the yellow, that is where you can start to optimize your performance every day, where it's a little bit difficult, maybe, where there are some challenges, where you're maybe being stretched. And it's in this stretch zone that we grow. In this stretch zone, we are moving into higher pressure. But what's important is that we are then able to move back into this slightly lower pressured area on a regular basis. It is in this stretch zone where we get outside of our comfort zone, where we learn more about ourselves. Maybe where we're able to overcome some difficulties that we didn't know that we could do. And so what I want you to think about on a daily basis is, where do you spend your time? Do you spend it in the low pressure area, the where you really aren't going to be optimizing your performance because you're not able to show up in a way that is really showing what your potential is, maximizing your potential? Or are you spending time in this area at the end, the red zone, where where there's a lot of pressure and where you're going to be having a lot of stress? Or are you spending your time in the stretch zone, where you're stepping from, stepping into your comfort zone and then stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping into your comfort zone and then stepping out of your comfort zone, where you're learning more about yourself? And it's in this space that we want to spend time, because that's where we are stretching and that is where we are growing. But know that, yes, this is showing an individual's performance. Maybe this is your performance as a leader, but this is also how your team may be showing up. So where are your team sitting every single day? And this is something you can actually ask your team. You can ask your team where they're sitting. Ask individuals on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, where are they feeling that they're spending their time? And that will give you a lot of information about how, as a leader, you need to develop your performance, and how, as a leader, you need to support your team and their resilience. Then what I want to show you here is that there are certain signs that indicate where a person's stress level may be. Are they showing up as irritable? Are they showing up as exhausted on a regular basis? Please know that this stress and pressure can sometimes be a cause of things that are happening outside of the business, not inside of the business. This could be stuff that's happening when your team members are at home. So it's important that you get to know them and you get to know what is going on for them. Why are they exhausted? Maybe it's as simple as there's a new baby at home, which is a wonderful thing, but does bring family exhaustion for a period of time. Other signs: is there a lack of clarity for an individual? Are they struggling with relationships in the team? These are all signs. As a leader, are you micromanaging? Because that can be an indication of too much pressure, because you're struggling and you are feeling that you don't want to let go, that you are micromanaging because you don't believe other people in the team can do it as well as you. So, think about the triggers. These are some indication of signs that there is stress and too much pressure within your team, and what's going on with your team, what's going on with those individuals. Now, here we have some ways to enhance resilience. Now, I know this PDF copy is small, and if you'd like a larger version of it, please email me at cara@thrivewell.global, and I'll happily send you this PDF. But this shows you ways to enhance resilience. And I want you to think about resilience in 4 areas. This is the resilience in how you think. This is your emotional resilience. This is how you're acting, the resilience, how your thoughts and emotions are showing up. How are you behaving? Are you behaving in a resilient fashion? And physically, what is happening in your body? And are you exhibiting internally, resilience? And ways that you can develop this, I'm just going to pick out 1 or 2, because there are numerous ways that we can develop our resilience, and these all show up in and are useful to different people at different times. So from a thought perspective, what's really important and what really helps you to develop your resilience is to create clarity on your direction, on your goals, and on your outcomes, which then may give clarity on what success means for you. So that is about goal setting and really knowing the goals that you want, being very clear on the outcomes that you want for yourself. Because without a direction, without this clarity, you are just letting the wind take you as it sees. Have a think about your emotional resilience. What can you do to develop your emotional resilience? And what I want you to think here is about responding choicefully to situations. Know that there are times where our emotions get the better of us. It happens to all of us. Best will in the way, sometimes we get caught out. And that might be for you, an easy way to see that is sometimes, with road rage, actually, someone drives in from the right-hand side, you're not expecting it, your emotions get the better of you, and you start, having words with the person in the car next to you because you've been triggered. But know that you can act choicefully. Know that you can respond in a fashion that actually maybe lies more comfortably with who you are as a person, and know that actually probably the person driving on the right hand side had no intention of upsetting you. It's just, they just didn't see you there. So know that you can respond choicefully to situations. In terms of behaviors, this is about one of the things I love is just don't be a hero. Seek support from other people. There are lots of people around us who are there and willing to ask, to offer support, but you've just got to ask them for help. If you don't ask for help, how do they know you need help? No man is an island. We all need help at different times. And often that means we have better business because we just get jobs done quicker, more effectively, more efficiently. And this will allow us to think more healthily. And then we may be less triggered, for all sorts of reasons. Seeking support from other people and not being afraid to ask for help is the way forward. Then we've got, from a body and physical perspective, it's learning. One of the things that you can really do is learn what triggers you. Learn how to recognize the physical cues of stress within your body. For me, I can feel this rise of emotion in my body, that maybe I'm angry or frustrated, and I can feel it rise in my body. And the moment I know, and I can feel that rise, I know it's time for me to then think different things, which will then allow me to act differently. So this is a circle, a cycle, and often it starts with emotions, and emotions drive thought, and thoughts drive emotion. Thoughts drive behaviors. So all of these feed into ways to develop your resilience. And please email me. I'll be more than happy to send you a copy of this this image to support you and to support your teams, because this is a way you can cherry pick some of these to support your teams. So at Thrivewell, we are offering at the moment a 2-day leadership fundamentals package of training for individuals, new and emerging leaders. Maybe you're somebody who has never had any leadership training, and you are just knowing that there are some basics that you do not understand, you just don't get. As a leader, we all need continuous development. And on the leadership fundamentals training, that's exactly what we do. We look at what performance is. We look at tools to enable us to better communicate. We look at, how to manage our emotions. What does emotional intelligence actually mean? It's a term that's used a lot, but I'm not entirely sure that we all know what it means to be emotionally intelligent. So this is a 2-day package. It's £597 plus VAT, and we have a group of 18 individuals in a room where, we work for 2 days on what is going on for you as a leader and how we can develop you as a leader to be able to offer more effective productivity to yourself and to your team, and so that you can actually enjoy being in work better, because there is nothing worse than showing up as a leader and feeling uncomfortable because maybe there's some issues with your team and you just don't know how to overcome them. Sometimes those are things that are really simple to work on. So, in order to book a place on this, please contact me. My email, cara@thrivewell.global, and also you'll see on the screen there's a Calendly link for you to click if you want to make an appointment. But also DM me on LinkedIn, and I'd be more than happy to have a conversation with you and to tell you more about it. So these are the things that we cover: performance, confidence, how to build and foster team dynamics in a really positive way, and some techniques for how to manage your team. And that's because we believe that within business we need 3 things as leaders. We need resilience, we need to have channeled focused energy, and finally we need to have high performing strategies in order to show up and put our best foot forward as leaders, and be able to offer more of our potential to our business so that we perform. Again, my name is Cara Cunniff. It's been great spending 16, almost 17 minutes with you this morning, a bite-sized session into what resilience is. We've got lots more to offer, and I really do look forward to hearing from you shortly. I wish you a great week, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Thank you.